I want to talk about something related to religious trauma that we really need to consider. I want you to think about some of the terrifying, catastrophic, atrocious events that we see in Scripture. And I want you to imagine that you and your family, maybe you got some young kids or whatever, are witnessing these events firsthand, live, in person. Or maybe you see them in a documentary or on your nightly news broadcast, okay? I want you to imagine what your reaction might be to these events if you saw them live. Think about the Passover, the flood, Abraham about to sacrifice his son Isaac, the destruction of Sodom, okay? Think about the end times. I know they haven't happened yet, but just imagine reading them and what that draws to mind. Think about the crucifixion. What about demon possession? What that must have looked like and sounded like, or demon exorcism for that matter. And, what about hell? Let's not forget hell, okay? I want you to imagine that you and your children are witnessing these things firsthand, live, in person, okay? Let's say you're standing there with 1,000 other people and you're witnessing the Passover live, that angel of death descending upon Egypt and killing all the firstborn of the households. Imagine what that must make you feel like to see that, and your children are thinking when they see that. You're there with 1,000 people. How many of those people do you think after witnessing an event like that are going to need therapy or counseling for PTSD? How many? 50%? A third of them? 2/3 of them? All of them? None of them? I don't think that's possible. So we have a book authored by God himself, love, mercy, grace, all those things, that is, in my opinion, at best, rated R, or, maybe even NC-17. How many of you Christian parents would let your kids go see a rated R movie? Probably none of you. Too violent, too gory. Maybe there's sexual content or language. But that's our Bible, and that's what your pastors teach your kids on Sunday mornings and in Sunday school. Okay, so I want you guys to think about that for a little bit. And if you want to hear more about this topic, why religious trauma is so important, I have a 10-video series, 10-episode series on my channel. Check that out, and let's talk about what religious trauma is. Let's really get this out there. Thanks, y'all. Be good.